While the RTX 4080 Super is already of dubious value, why spend even more over the already high MSRP when you can get something like the Gigabyte RTX 4080 Super Windforce, which will cost you, you guessed it, exactly $1,000. So what exactly does Gigabyte provide for this base price? Well, performance-wise, it's about as good as a stock RTX 4080 Super will get. There is no factory overclock, of course, this isn't an OC edition, but seeing how companies are charging $50, $100 more just for a tiny overclock, I don't think you'll be missing out on a lot. Besides, you can just manually overclock it anyway, and there's plenty of heatsink for that. And what's especially interesting is that while it is longer than a reference 4080 Super, width-wise and height-wise it's actually smaller than the Founders Edition, which is neat and all until you realize that it's the length that is usually the biggest constraint when it comes to graphics cards compatibility with the cases they're supposed to be going into. And finally, when it comes to the video outputs, well, unfortunately, Gigabyte continues the trend of giving us the pretty standard options of 3 DisplayPorts and 1 HDMI, which I still think just a single HDMI port, especially on such an expensive graphics card, is unacceptable, but my mere ramblings on here aren't going to change anything. Just go buy MSI or Asus if you want more than 1 HDMI port, because those guys still actually care. Now, that doesn't mean that Gigabyte doesn't care, but at the same time, there isn't really much else I can say about this graphics card. It literally only costs MSRP, okay? I'm sorry, it's kind of boring. I mean, hey, it does look nice, I guess, but Gigabyte doesn't score points for that anymore because their graphics cards always look good. So if you want to get this model, then our links to it will be up in the iCards and down in the video description below, where you'll also find our Patreon, because even a single $1 a month truly goes a long way. And it costs just 1/1000th of the price of this card. Plus huge thanks to Gavin Burns, Justin Rage, Ella Vroniak, Dev Panda, Nodscov of Kane, Balash Voka, not a pseudonym, Meg Sumner, Shane Allcraft, Lansby, and Level Up. But anyway, that's what it's. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.